Allie, you ready? Allie. Hey guys, it's me and Oliver, and we are out in the garden today, kind of. Right, Allie? We're trying to keep it a little cool. It's kind of hot today outside. So we're in the shed, kind of, but we have to show off this really cool blueberry shrub we've been growing back here in a container, and I hope to give you some tips and some fun ideas on how to grow some blueberries of your own. And these tips work because I actually grow these here in my hardiness zone 5B6 in Ohio. So here we go. All right, so here is the blueberries I have been talking about here on this video. All right, so here are those gorgeous blueberries, and I'll tell you what, they are super sweet and yummy, and I'm pretty excited because I actually forgot I had this plant. I had it in a container. I'm growing it in a container, and I'll tell you a little bit about why that's important with blueberries, at least in my area. And I keep a lot of things in containers up where I can baby them. This is kind of part of my tree farm down here where I have a bunch of starter trees and plants that I keep an eye on until they're big enough to get out in the garden because we have a lot of deer and rabbits and so on. And I also like keeping an eye on them and so that they get big. Well, this happened to be one of them that I had up in this space, and I kind of forgot about it until spring, and when I found it, I actually started feeding it. Blueberries love a good feeding in the spring, and as you can tell, this one really loved it. Look for a fertilizer for acid-loving plants, which is what blueberries are. There's many out on the market today. It's also important to protect those little berries, because if you live out in the woods or out in a garden area or anywhere where there's birds love to eat the blueberries. So you're going to want to keep them in a special place to control that. And that's a good reason why I like using a container for my blueberries. I've always had great success growing blueberries. I've grown a couple different varieties outside and in my dome even. My dome greenhouse, which I'll have to share another video with that. But the cool thing growing them in a container is you can move them around to wherever you want to protect them from the weather, from critters, whatever. But number one, what's really important is you can control the soil. Blueberries love a sandy, loose soil, and therefore they don't do too well when I put them out in my garden. I've tried that over the years, and it was not very successful. So there's my tips. Consider a container, provide a good food for the blueberry, and keep an eye on them. And then most of all, the fun part is harvest them when they are ready, and this one is ready. And blueberries are cool. They pretty much fall right on off when they are ready to go. And there it is. Oh my goodness, nice and sweet. I don't remember what variety this one was, unfortunately. I'm assuming it was a container variety because this one's doing great. So just be careful before you purchase your plant online or at a garden center. Check the tag, make sure it will do well in your hardiness zone. If you don't know your hardiness zone, you should, because not all plants survive in all zones. As you can tell, a plant only produces so many berries. And of course, the blueberries are not an everbearing, so you won't get them all season long. You only get them for a certain, maybe a couple of weeks in your home garden. And yeah, so if you want a lot of blueberries, you are definitely gonna have to grow quite a few blueberry bushes, or of course check out your local farmers market because they love your business. There we go. Thanks for checking out my video here today. I look forward to sharing more with you about fun little things and big things that you can grow in your home garden as well. So be sure to check out my website at brenhaas.com and follow me on YouTube at Bren Haas. See you there.